Loser! That's all you are. You're a loser. Loser! You're pathetic. You're a loser. Your life is a joke. You're worthless.
So gamers and gaming in general have been part of our culture since the 1970s. People of all ages can play it. Your little 3-year-old son who can't count to 17 yet? Give him a controller. He can probably beat God of War in like 3 hours tops. Do you have an 80-year-old grandfather with a severe case of bronchitis? Go ahead and give him the new PS5. He'll love it. But for me personally, I play video games a lot since it's been one of my favorite hobbies ever since I was a kid. But according to Brian, and I'm not even gonna try to pronounce his last name, but according to Brian, if you play video games, you might as well be on the 9th circle of hell. Oh, and one more thing, this video from the original channel is like almost an hour long, so in order to make this video shorter than actually reading the Bible, I'm gonna be pulling some stuff from our friend John Doe, who's compiled some moments from this video, so I'll be taking some stuff from that, and some stuff from the full video that I found to be a bit funny myself. But with that said, let's just watch this shit.
Hey, I beat Call of Duty, the newest one that came out. I beat it in 3 days. Loser! That's all you are. You're a loser. Well, I had the top score online, and in my online gaming, I'm the top ranked player. Loser!
I mean, to be fair, he's right on this one. If it takes you 3 days to finish a Call of Duty campaign, you're definitely a loser. If you're not playing on the absolute highest difficulty, it shouldn't take you that long to finish a Call of Duty campaign, so I guess he's right on this one.
You're pathetic! You're a loser! Your life is a joke! You're worthless!
Okay, so I don't know how we got from calling me a loser who lives in my house all day to playing with a ball. How is that making fun of gamers? We don't play with balls. Actually, now I think about it, I mean, some of us do. I'm not gonna judge. Oh, by the way, just a side note, why the fuck is this video so loud? Like, I know you can't really tell in post-editing because I lowered the volume so much, but I can literally show you. I have the volume so low down on my editing software. This dude is literally screaming at the top of his lungs. It's hurting my ears. Can you please stop?
He's effeminate. He's a sissy. Look at me. Hey, look at me. I'm daring. I can eat Doritos with one hand, put them in my mouth, and drink some poison pop with this hand, and never push pause. Whoa, you're such a man. Loser.
I mean, yeah, I get what he's saying here, but like, what the fuck is a poison pop? I guess he's trying to say Mountain Dew, but even then, me personally, I barely drink Mountain Dew. So yeah, you know, I suppose he has a valid point here too, but if you're drinking Mountain Dew instead of superior soda like root beer or Fanta or something, you are a loser. So he has a great point here too, yeah. You know what? Sure, I'll give him that.
20-year-old, little 30-year-old, whatever you are, be quiet. An older man is speaking that has many years of experience. I was a single guy till I was 36 years old.
He didn't say that, right? He didn't have to say. Oh my god.
But don't you think your wife would rather be married to a real man that would take her out hiking, take her out places, and go and do what...
Yep, you're right, Brian, definitely. My wife would much rather be married to a guy who's been single for 36 years. Yep, she'd definitely choose a guy like Brian over me.
I'm an old man, okay? I've dealt with you people before. I've been there. I've heard the arguments. Prideful little arrogant jerks. Oh, we're so smart now because we have our magic little iPhones and we can just access any information. And whenever we want it, because we have little iPhones and we can just kind of look things up and whatever else, and I can, you know, find videos exposing Brian Denlinger, and I can... You're a loser.
Oh shit, oh god, he just called me out, guys. I'm done, I'm finished. Oh god. I mean, to be fair, if these cursed demonic iPhones allow us to look up facts that debunk whatever Brian has to say about gamers, I'd say it's a pretty fairly useful tool.
Some of you guys out there, you little video game players, you don't even have any calluses or scars on your hands. Got the hands of a woman.
Oh, okay, alright. No. Okay, we're getting a little bit misogynistic now. Yeah, okay. Oh, by the way, that comment about having no calluses on my hands, I know it's a little bit crazy to people like Brian, but gamers don't only play video games. So for me personally, I actually play the guitar a bit, so in that respect, I actually do have calluses on my fingers. I know I can't show them, but I do.
You better get away from video games. They're a waste And when you play them, you lose your...
Okay, so this is the last point I'm just gonna make fun of, but we're just gonna break down all of these points one by one. So the first one, wouldn't wasting your time apply to every hobby? Video games, movies, fantasy football, whatever. By the same logic, if our friend Brian went on a vacation to the Bahamas, he's now wasting his time apparently. You heard it right here, folks. If you aren't working every day, every night of your life, you are now a loser. Second of all, this is just completely wrong. Playing video games actually improves a lot of things about yourself. It improves your hand-eye coordination, reaction time, speaking skills. Let's say maybe you slap ass in Valorant, you might have good teamwork skills or something. Some people get better at math, some people are better at learning in general, and on top of all of that, playing video games personally improves my mental state personally. When I'm feeling a bit down, I like to play video games sometimes to like calm my mind or something. Third, this really changes from person to person. Like if you sit on your couch all day and play video games snorting G Fuel, then yes, obviously you won't be physically healthy, but a good chunk of gamers actually are really physically healthy. Hard to believe, I know. Fourth, this changes from person to person too. Of course, if you're blowing cash on a $300,000 like Carat Gold Wii or something, then you obviously might have a bit of a spending problem. But just like the first point, this applies to every hobby. I'm just a bit confused on the point he's trying to make here. It doesn't make any sense. And fifth, this is completely wrong as well. I've literally met lifelong friends through a shared interest of video games. So this point doesn't really make too much sense either, because without video games I most likely wouldn't have met some really great people. That's all I really gotta say for this video in particular, but I just want to pay attention to the lovely description that Brian's left for us. So this is the description, and I quote, "Effective immediately. I am closing the comments section to keep trolls from posting links to websites that I don't approve of, and also to stop very offensive language in the comments. I will no longer be uploading new videos to YouTube due to their censoring of my preaching and teaching. All new videos will be found on my website," and that's his website. I just find it really funny how the people who are actually giving him facts are apparently trolls who are sending links to websites he doesn't approve of. It just really makes it seem like he doesn't want to hear facts and wants to live in an echo chamber, which is honestly, that's pretty sad shit. Oh, and by the way, this guy's apparently also a bit racist, if you wouldn't guess by the sexism earlier. But I'm gonna be taking clips from this guy Cosmo because I honestly couldn't be bothered to find it myself, and I'll also be leaving his video in the description, of course.
I worked with a black man, had a white wife, and the children were blended. And you know what? Those children are going to grow up. They aren't going to be able to hang out with the whites because the whites are going to say you're part black. They won't be able to hang out with the blacks because they're going to say you're part white. Don't tell me any different. And don't say it's some kind of a problem that we have with each other and we need to get past our racial differences. Nonsense. Celebrate the fact of who God made you and don't desire to change it. If you do, you're going against God's word. You're going against this book. There's a lot of people that have reinterpreted the Bible because of their modern brainwashed mindset that they've gotten from the liberal media. God preserves distinction. I think that there should be separation. There should be segregation. I mean, who's really the sick person here?
I just find it really funny that he thinks that YouTube is censoring him and censoring his preachings and teachings, when funnily enough his teachings and preachings that he's so teachy-preachy about are genuinely just racist propaganda. Gee, I wonder why YouTube wouldn't want that on their platform. I couldn't guess. Oh, and on top of all of this, I can guarantee you this guy is not a troll. I've looked on his channel and every single video or videos just like this. He has over 1,500 videos or 1,400 videos, I don't know. Never mind the fact that he literally created an entire website to spread his very interesting views. Yeah, this guy definitely isn't a troll either, so that's a bit concerning. So yeah, that's all I really have to say on this. Oh, also a bit of a shout out to Moist Critical, because the reason I even saw this video in the first place is because of him. So I'll leave his video on it down there too. But with that said, that's all I really have to say on this. Expect a new video on this channel about 12 years from now. Hello fellows, so I just want to put this at the end of the video real quick, but I just want to say that I got my Twitter account unsuspended recently, and since I've been gone from uploading for a while, I'd really like to see some feedback. So my DMs are open on Twitter. You can DM me whatever you want. Just don't DM me something that's traumatizing, please. My child brain still needs to be intact, but in all seriousness, if you want to send me video ideas or just give general feedback on what I can improve on, that would be greatly appreciated. But that's about it. That's all I really have to say. But that's about it. That's all I really have to say. Shut up.
I'll play Sim City. I'm building up a city. Oh boy, look at me. Oh, I am a top player. Loser.